Pro wrestling fans, what up? Hit them buttons, guys. We gotta call it like it is. David Otunga, you guys see what this says right here? Who remembers when you seen him appear on, what was it, NXT? Before NXT was a brand, right? When they deaded off the WWECW, which it's a whole nother story. But I always say, man, that was something that, being someone who saw the original ECW jump off, I still felt there was some more that could have been done with that as a brand if you manage expectations and you knew it was never going to be what that was. I just got to say, I'm getting off topic. I tend to do that. Make sure you hit the comments, guys, and all the buttons. Like I said, I ramble on a bit. I talk pro wrestling over here, guys. But I just got to say, people always, the WWECW at the end became unrecognizable. It was pretty much NXT, a developmental brand before it was, you know. And that's another story, but comment your thoughts about that. But when we got the big announcement, McMahon came down, told us it's over. The ECW's over. Next week, a new show, NXT. And there's one guy looked really familiar, David Otunga, who we're talking about right here. You see what it says on VH1's I Love New York too. David Otunga's nickname was Punk, given to him by Tiffany New York Pollard as he competed to win her affection on the reality dating show. He became a prominent contestant, making it to the final three before his elimination. And listen, I'm going to call him something that I hate hearing, because to a degree, everyone's doing it, or damn near everyone. That's clout chasing, right? There's different ways to try to go viral, to try to get momentum and attention. But when people do it in the cringiest of ways, I'll throw the clout chaser tag on them. And that's what Otunga always seemed to me, man. A clout chasing, whiny buster. And he was on that show. That's why she called him Punk, a crybaby bitch. And we see here, apologies guys, all the background noise. That's what Booker T called him. Booker T calls David Otunga a punk ass for saying that John Cena was a backstage bully to him.
He's a punk ass. I've dealt with bullies before, you know what I mean? And my thing is, when I hear these guys talk about being bullied, when I hear a grown man talk about being bullied, he's a punk ass. That's what I say about guys like that. I'm serious, because I've never been bullied. You know what I mean? Nobody's never bullied me. Yeah.
Just a life lesson, some life game, as I like to reflect on these news stories that we cover from all angles. Don't let someone bully you. Don't go over the top, always trying to be that tough guy, loudmouth. But when it needs to happen, stick up for yourself. Do it in a mature way. You know, not that I'm a life guru, but I'm just sharing some game, man. Stick up for yourself, but do it in a righteous, mature way. I just gotta say.
Wrestling business. In all of my years, nobody's never bullied me. Yeah. Okay? That I didn't bully back. Okay, so when I hear people talk like that, man, that's what I say about it. All right? I'm not gonna say it twice. But you know exactly what I'm talking about. Punk ass.
So you're a punk ass. And you see it again here. Booker T, when I hear go, he's a punk ass. And we also see Maven addressing it. And listen, this is what I'm thinking, man. Otunga is cloud chasing again. And Maven's probably a big part of it. He sees guys like Maven and other individuals getting into this content world. And I feel him, man. There's money to be made here. You know what I'm saying? These dudes that were there during WWE, during certain eras, worked with certain people. Like Maven's channel obviously is like the pinnacle at the top. We see it killing in the numbers, man. Phenomenal content. You know, he went the route of like really investing in great editing and stuff like that. But even some other channels that I love, like everyone, comment your favorite channels right now. I like Stevie Richards, although what does RVD call that guy that works with him? The bloke is his name, James. No disrespect to James, but that cracks me up when I hear him be like, man, that fucking bloke buster. yeah, man, there's a lot of great content pro wrestling wise right now. So leave in the comments your favorites. But that's what this is, man. Otunga is like, oh, I gotta, and I don't even know if he's been doing the content like that. Someone let me know, because if he has, I've been missing it. You know, his shit hasn't been pertinent or popping up in the algorithm. He hasn't had anything really go viral that I know of, or maybe he has, but I just missed it. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. Otunga's being a punk ass cloud chaser like he does. But let's see what Maven said when he addressed it, man. Because Cena, it's a wrap. You know, this last run farewell tour is coming to an end, and leave your thoughts about that. Once again, guys, over here, subscribe. Hit the buttons, help me build this thing up. We just talk pro wrestling, man. I had another channel, got locked out of it. We were almost there. We were almost monetized. We were getting close to that 100 thou wow, to that thou wow. 100 thou wow. I'd never been close to that. Maybe a video with views on a different channel at one point in time, but subscription wise, hell no. Highest I've ever hit is just under 10K. I'm keeping it all the way trill with you. But I got locked out of it. We had some great viral videos, great discussions, the Ahmed Johnson files and some other stuff, but I got locked out of it. But the craziest thing happened, you know, after I gave up trying to get into it. Make sure you always got your passwords to your Gmails and stuff, guys. It's another life lesson, some game to share. And I would go back. The channel was sitting idle, and sometimes watch the videos and check the comments and leave the link to my new channel. And something happened. This shit got deleted. I don't know if it got strucketh down or what. I don't know. It was so bizarre, so bugged out. It was CWF, Coffee Wrestling Federation. Now we're calling this thing WrestleQuest. And its @ was CWF123. Comment anyone if you were over there in those convos. But let's see what Maven had to say. He said, not only did I see it, Otunga's comments, I texted David afterwards, and we texted each other back and forth for a good 30 minutes after that. You can tell, and you could see in his delivery, that this is something that's aided him for years. So damn, Maven's saying this is for real. I thought it was some punk-ass clout chasery, but Maven, it seems to saying there's something there. If what he says has credence, I don't know. I wasn't there. Oh, so he is questioning it, kind of. But he talked more about the Alex Riley, Kevin Kelly incident. There's just a lot that doesn't sit well with them. You can just tell there's animosity, there's bad blood. Now, could that bad blood be he got a bigger push than me? I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't there. Texting back and forth, I'll give you the book report version of what we talked about. He's held in his truth for so many years. Now that his truth, he's done with that. He's at that stage, the Maven and Stevie Richards stage with WWE, where he's not looking for anything from them. He's trying to blow up in this content thing. So again, guys, comment. And, you know, those that watched the Maven video, I'm just going over the highlights here of it. You know what I mean? Do you think, because things can get lost in text and translation and taken out of context, do you think Maven, I don't know, Maven is so diplomatic too. That's another thing he's great with his content, is he speaks very well. And he just has that bit of diplomacy, like a situation like this. You know, is this some bullshit clout chasery? Is this real? He's peeping it on both angles. But he said, I don't know if he's on scorched earth mode, but he's not protecting their image anymore. That's what I took from it. And full disclosure here, I like David a lot. David has never been anything but super, super nice and just respectful of what we do. You could tell more is coming. And that was on Cafe de Rene with Rene Dupree. Damn, some people are over here about to scrap. It's about to be bum fights over here, y'all. But, yeah, man, there you have it. Oh, yeah, Cafe de Rene, another great pro wrestling content sector, you know, so much. So there you have it, man. Is this the real deal, or is it punk-ass cloud chasing? Let's talk about it all and everything else we touched on. Again, hit them buttons. Much love, guys. WrestleQuest up out of here.